In this video, we are about to defeat the entire Horde of the Bastion in Minecraft Legends Legendary Difficulty series, as we are on the final Horde to the final boss fight. So further ado, let's begin the journey. Plan was simple. I just needed to get to the Horde of the Bastion base, see where all of the buildings are which can be threatful, like the spike tower or that spike launcher bomb kind of tower, which is a lot more of damage to my redstone launcher or threat to it. So I had to take it out as the first, and then I had one job, which was to get a redstone launcher, expand the netherrack to a place where I can start up making a good kind of base, from where I can just keep increasing the amount of defense. You know, few arrow towers, one of the carpenter huts and stuff, and just like so I can be able to just get rid of the entire base like it was nothing, which seems like a lot much of a better thing to do. And as I keep repeating the entire process, I can basically get rid of the entire base without any much of a problem. At the final point, I just basically have to make a bridge to the upward direction so I can collect the prismarine as much as possible and as much fast as possible. And just after I do that, I can easily get a lot of prismarine with getting rid of the base in just few minutes, which is an absolute positive trade. The basic thing I do is get as much prismarine as possible, as we need more prismarine to get ourselves more big of an army, as I am doing an achievement which can be helpful in my progression. I'm a multitasker, okay? I like to do a lot of tasks in just one task and complete it in a better way as possible. And just like so, we managed to get Elagers or elite warriors.
No. Others already fight to defend this world. You don't have to.
We cannot stop this. We must respect their choice.
after all of that, the basic plan was to get as many of the, flames of army or whatever you would call it, because I needed a lot of troops. I needed 80 troops, and I had to make them follow me or use the rally banner on 80 mobs at the same time, which seems a bit horrendous, but trust me, it's alright. And this village was completely protected just by the fact I already overbuilt the structures over this base, which was absolutely fine by my side, as we have to do it. Come on, dude. Like, as better we can do this, the better result we get. I don't know what I just said, but it means something, that is for sure. I managed to get that, that thing in the last episode, and here I just tried my best to get rid of those lava coils or whatever you call it, as they protect or invincibility effect adds on the entire portal, but doesn't stand against me, as I just took it out like it was nothing. Okay, it takes a bit time and angles. I am a great mathematician. You say book can help you do angles? No, Minecraft Legends does. Once the entire base is at 5%, I use the final redstone launcher attack, I guess, and once it hits it, like every 2 shots of redstone launcher is 5% of damage on the portal, which is absolutely fine by my side, as what I require is a destruction with profit, and which absolutely works every single time. I am really glad about that, to be honest. Okay, like, this entire run was a lot more of a complete insane stress out, just by the fact, like, the builder piglins are so annoying. Like, they just shoot your buildings from across that side, and they deal enough damage to take things out. Like, who does that? But Foster Folk was just there as a huge menace out there and helped me out a ton. Then I had to take on a small base, they call it, I guess, just by the fact till I destroyed the second last base, they built a new one. I had to do the rush method, as I didn't thought this is gonna work, and it takes a bit time. So I was just an impatient guy out there at that point. So I was like, doesn't matters, I'm taking on 40 stone golems with mossy golems, with the every single golem inside that thing, and attack it with full brute force. And every single time I kept doing it until I broke it, and then it was the time. Once all of that was done, I had a lot of resources to get, which was prismarine. Come on, man, like, prismarine is really needed for me right now. Like, I have so much things to do, especially I need gold so I can find the first of stone and get even more powerful than before you could imagine. Just because of that reason, I had one thing to do, which was destroy the final base before they completely upgrade this base. I just took entire brute force of these mad lads with me to destroy some part of the base, and then I just chilled out at a place and decided to take out the entire base like it was nothing. But guess what? Another base spawned in until I destroyed this one. I know it really sucks. Then I had no other option but to destroy this base to get into the final boss fight with the Unbreakable one. So I decided, okay, I'll compromise. I'll even get myself creeper freed from the Horde of the Bastion, which is actually the one I'm executing from this entire world. I mean, of course, they're the most... whatever. I don't know. They're annoying me right now.
We lived so long without cruelty in this world, and now all suffer. This must stop.
As you just saw, I had no other choice but to go for the Horde of the Bastion. Both of the bases, like the large one and the creeper one, were just along each other. They were so much closer. So I was like, okay, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. To be honest, like, come on, it was not a big deal, but it was a big deal just by the fact I was so much annoyed by the fact I was so much impatient that I used to take the mobs even inside and attack the base, and even use the redstone launcher. Like, I was at my, like, wissens, like, I was done for. Like, they kept annoying me. If I do not do this even in this time, they're gonna make another base, which was even more frustrating and a lot of pressure on me. Just by that fact, I was like, okay, this is do or die. I just have to do anything possible to get rid of every single one of the bases so I can get to the final boss fight.
Our hero and the creepers have shown their strength and shared will. This flame will commemorate the bond formed today.
Then it was the time for final boss fight. Please do not mind the render. I don't know why the chunks and stuff was not loading. It's not my fault, okay? It's game's fault, okay? Don't give your attention that. Focus on my words, okay? So then I had basic simple plan. Not one, not two, three of these redstone launcher. We are using it. This is at the end. I'm so done with this entire. I thought this would be the easiest one, so I would approach it at the last time, but absolutely not, because they just took the advantage. I was so much mad just by this fact. Like, look at this, okay? I got some random zombies freed from an outpost, which is even more better, as zombies tank everything. Trust my words, like literally everything, except not the Unbreakable attack, but doesn't matter, okay? I used every single one of the redstone launchers to demolish every single one of the outposts or anything else I see in my eyes, so I can make it through this place inside that. Once I got in, the entire strategy was simple. To get rid of every single one of these, you know, the, I guess, pits, get rid of them, and expand from the nether spreaders. That was the basic plan I had. Keep expanding and stuff, you know. Then I just use every single one of my mobs to get in, but then I realized, oh, well, there is one of those pike towers which completely exists, and it's literally ruining my army, and it actually did ruin my army, but doesn't matters. Okay, so I just took all of my mobs away. I used every single one. I literally only used the plank golems, I guess, and I decided to get rid of this thing first, as it was so much annoying as you could not expect it. Trust me, it's really annoying. In this base, I hate it. But then I just decided to deal as much damage to this beast, and once I can just get rid of him, it's even more better. But the problem was, I ran out of lapis. Then I just used the mobs I had left and hoped on them by everything. Like, I did everything to protect them, or maybe not, who knows. But then yes, I had that as the only hope I had. So then I just had to get one big help and get more lapis. I mean, come on. And which was basically the first of stone, I guess. I had to use illagers as a help at this point, as I was not even having any kind of, like, no, I don't even have lapis. Like, come on. Survival of the fittest. I used everything I had in my power against this monstrosity. I got every single elite warrior or illager you see, and got rid of this entire monstrosity. Now finally every single horde is out of this entire old world, but they're still gonna spawn, cause guess what, it's Minecraft Legends. As everything was wiped out by the Great Hog, I had no other option to defeat him in the next episode. So, while I post the next one, you can check this video out, and while there, I will be fighting this guy and taking him down, no matter what it takes. So till then, Shinzo wa Sasageo.